Welcome everybody. So nice, this spring that comes on us. So today it's the Jewish New Year. Welcome, Lawrence. And it's interesting because the word year, which is Shana, it's also the same letters of the word Shinui, which is a change. And the time in Judaism, in Kabbalah, time is an entity by itself. It's an entity by itself that it has a life. It has a life, and it has a life cycle. And also, if we push it, it pushes back. And maybe to me, I know it when I'm rushing. It seems like time is rushing me also, and it goes quicker. So this session is dedicated to slow down and move with mindfulness and with intention, both really cherishing our past and also kind of setting intentions of where it is that we would like to go to. So it would include some conscious breath, very gentle and deep, and also some gentle movements, and then at the end some time for reflection. I would like to ask you specifically today, I do it in general, but specifically today, not to listen to my instructions, and in particular in regards to the movement. So there are lots of ways to move, and really what we want to do, the movement is just it's just a mean. It's not really about this stretch or that stretch or that stretch, or it's about how we do it, and more than that, it's how we listen to ourselves. So please feel free to move in any way that you feel called to, rather than listening to me. What do I know anyways? Like, I'm sitting here and I feel my body. I cannot feel you, but you can, and this is the practice. So let's find a comfortable position. You can also lay, if that's more comfortable for you now. And if you feel like you can gently gaze on the image in front of you, or you can close your eyes. Either way, taking a long, deep breath in, and in the exhalation, relaxing the body a little bit more. Really allowing yourself to blend in this practice. And we'll start with consciously breathing slow and deep. What helps to do that sometimes is to actively soften the body. Or allow it to expand with every inhalation. And of course, thoughts come, different sensations appear. And this practice, I invite us to witness the change, the movement of things. Once the belly is filled up with air, after that the ribs start to expand, and after that the chest rises slightly up. And then when we exhale, first the chest deflates, ribs deflates, and belly goes in. If you lay down, sometimes it's easier to feel gravity. Belly goes in with gravity in the exhalation. Notice how the experience changes just by breathing slow and deep. I invite us to become more aware of the physical sensations. In the body right now, and how they interact, how the body interacts with its environment right now. So that might feel like the body against the chair or the cushion, the weight of the arms on the legs, and thighs or knees. The air touch the skin. sitting for a few moments with the physical experience. As you breathe, slow and deep, notice the movements of the experience, the subtle movements of the body. And I invite us to shift the attention to the neck. We're going to start introducing movement now. I invite you to move very, very, very slow, really watching the time, watching the change, watching the very fine movement that is happening within. Also, if it fits you, to synchronize your movement with the breath, however may that might look for you. Whenever you feel ready, you can start moving your neck. Perhaps very slowly shifting the head to the side, or perhaps bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, or perhaps circles. Notice what happens to the breath once you introduce movement. And as movement happens, I invite you to ask yourself, how is it that you would like to move with the movement? What's the inner motion, sense, qualities that you would like to move with the movement that either is happening or you're initiating? Just moving the neck slowly, gently, as we breathe deep and slow. Doing it very carefully, very full of care. If you feel any pain, it might be an invitation to do less. Maybe. Either way, we want to be very gentle with the body, in particular the neck. Also bringing attention to the posture. As we move the neck, remaining connected to the areas that are grounded, connecting to the ground or to the support. Just take a couple of more minutes to the neck while breathing deep and slow. When you feel ready, coming back into stillness. Just noticing the movement within the stillness. The next area that we will move are the two arms. As we slowly bring them up and down. It can be from the side or from the front. Very slow, over a few breaths, or with every breath cycle. They can just go up and down, or they can meet in the middle, facing each other, and coming down from the crown, forehead, the nose, the mouth, the throat, all the way in front of the chest. Slow and deep breath. Notice how you chose to move. And when bringing the hands down in the next time, relaxing the hands. I invite you to ask yourself, how would you like to move now? Perhaps a twist, perhaps a bending forward. We have just a couple of more minutes to move before we'll come back to stillness and reflection. When we move slow, we have a greater opportunity to observe the experience. Notice the small details. When we come back into stillness, notice how you feel. Ask yourself, what is it that you would like to carry forward? First thing that comes to mind. or a longer reflection. What is it that you are ready to release? Notice your sensations in the body and responding to that. The emotions, the thoughts. Maybe ask yourself, what's your intention for the rest of the day or the rest of the week? The rest of the year? Taking a deep, slow breath in. Letting go of this practice. Notice how you feel right now. After breathing consciously, deep and slow, bringing your attention to the way you move. Moving gently, slowly. When you feel ready, opening your eyes. Thank you. Blessings. Blessings.